King Ethan was a strong and wise young ruler who governed his kingdom with justice. Despite his great power, he fell in love with a beautiful servant girl named Ella. Ella was a free spirit, unlike anyone else in his life. Her captivating beauty, along with her lively and adventurous personality, captured Ethan's heart, leading him to make a bold decision. He married her. He defied all laws and traditions to make Ella his queen. Ethan's love for the simple girl culminated in a grand royal wedding. Ella, once just a servant, suddenly became the queen of the entire kingdom. Everyone talked about the unexpected marriage, but Ethan was certain of his choice. Their early days of marriage were filled with love and joy, and the palace was filled with happiness. Everyone felt a positive energy thanks to Ella and Ethan. A few years later, Ella gave birth to 2 children. Princess Marina, who inherited her mother's beauty and free spirit, and Prince Arthur, who resembled his father in wisdom and calmness. The royal family seemed perfect, and Ethan was proud of his family and the love that united him with Ella. As time passed, life in the palace began to take a toll on Ella. She started to feel that the royal laws and protocols were restricting her freedom. While Ethan was busy managing the affairs of the kingdom, Ella felt increasingly disconnected from the world she once loved. The royal life began to feel like a prison. Ella's behavior began to change. She started raising her voice at Ethan in front of the court. At first, Ethan ignored these actions, thinking it was a temporary phase and that Ella would improve her behavior. But he was wrong. During one royal event, a heated argument broke out between Ella and Ethan in front of the palace courtiers. Ella raised her voice at Ethan, embarrassing him in front of everyone. The king felt deeply humiliated, but in order to maintain his image and the dignity of the royal family, he decided not to retaliate at the moment. As time went on, Ethan started to feel that things were getting worse. Ella was no longer the woman he had married. She had become harsh, domineering, and aggressive in her interactions with him. Doubts began to consume him, and he wondered, was marrying Ella a mistake? Ethan decided to speak with his trusted counselor, Robert. Robert advised him to confront Ella and put an end to her behavior before things got out of hand. Ethan needed to regain control as king, but in a way that preserved Ella's dignity and avoided further embarrassment. Ethan decided to have a direct conversation with Ella. He told her he felt humiliated by her actions, and that she no longer showed him the respect he deserved as a king and husband. He tried to understand the reason behind her sudden change in behavior, and sought a solution. Despite Ethan's efforts to reason with her, Ella could no longer bear the restrictions of royal life. One quiet night, she decided to flee the palace. She left a note for Ethan, telling him that she couldn't continue living this life, and that she wanted to return to her freedom, away from the laws and protocols. Ethan woke up to find the note and was deeply shocked. However, he knew that Ella couldn't have gone far. He ordered his soldiers to search for her across the kingdom and decided to go to the forest himself, where he believed Ella might have sought refuge. After hours of searching, Ethan found Ella sitting peacefully in a quiet spot in the forest. She seemed calm and content, as if she had reclaimed a part of her freedom. He approached her and began to speak softly. He told her that running away wasn't the solution, and that she needed to take responsibility for her new life as queen. He made it clear that the life of a married woman was different from that of a servant.